Even though the Washington Redskins were better than the team they were in 2015 that made the playoffs, they missed the playoffs. So when I look at them, they really need to sign back Kirk Cousins. And I definitely look at him. He's a pretty good quarterback, and it's hard to come just even pretty good quarterbacks in the National Football League. Now, when it comes to him, he's definitely up there in price options. I know some competitors are anywhere between the 49ers or the Broncos, you name it. And obviously, John Elway isn't scared to spend money. Now, when it comes to Kirk Cousins, he doesn't really have too many weapons around him. He does have Jordan Reed that's locked up, but Sean Jackson and Pierre Garçon can both go. So, if they're able to sign Kirk Cousins, who's priority number one, I definitely look at Le'Veon Bell as a potential option. Now, when it comes to Le'Veon Bell, I know he's going to be pricey, and it's going to be hard to sign a quarterback and a running back. But if you look at the Miami Dolphins in 2015's offseason, they got Ndamukong Suh for a $100 million contract and Ryan Tannehill for a $70 million contract. So let's just say Kirk Cousins gets a $100 million contract. Le'Veon Bell will get at most a $50 million contract, and that's not even with guaranteed money. And so it's definitely quite possible for him to join the Redskins. And the Redskins are a pro player organization. That's where he wants to go. He wants to be himself, just like he was in Pittsburgh. Not saying he doesn't want to stay in Pittsburgh, but that's definitely an option right there, and he fits the system beautifully. Now, when it comes to Deshaun Jackson, I would definitely keep him, and I would definitely look for a big target, like a big red zone threat potentially. I think that could definitely work out well. That's what I think. But I also look at you could also draft another receiver in this draft class. There's obviously a lot of receivers available, and even if it's not a big target, that's not a big deal. You might want to get a quick guy. I know you like Jamison Crowder a lot. He's a very good slot receiver right there. Now, when it comes to the Redskins, mostly, I still look at their needs are still on defense. They got Josh Norman, that'll be great for running that cover three defense, and they got Ryan Kerrigan. I would like to see him with a second pass rusher besides Ryan Kerrigan. I know Julian Gillette has been injured for the past 2 seasons with the exact same injury, and so that's a concern. So I would go for a pass rusher. I also look at linebackers as a place there, and I also look at safety. So there's definitely some things there where you could draft, and usually when it comes to defense, it's better to have depth than to have stardom. Superstardom, that's what I mean. So that's definitely something as a concern. Now, overall, the Redskins are in a very competitive division, and a lot of those teams still need improvement. Hell, even when I look at the Eagles, they're still they're still 7-9. They can still do something with Carson Wentz. So the Redskins got to be aggressive, just like what they were in 2015. Or 2016, more like it. The Washington Redskins are in a pretty good place when it comes to a team, standard-wise, if they just get Kirk Cousins. So if they get Kirk Cousins, they got a good team there. But they still have to remain aggressive because they got the Cowboys and the Giants, and the Eagles got Carson Wentz.